Well, the global economy is entering a dangerous place, according to the IMF chief Christine Lagarde. And it's a view backed up by World Bank President Robert Zoellick, who says we're in a danger zone. With the fate of Greece and other precarious economies hanging in the balance tonight, there are fears Europe and the US could again slide into recession. Australian shares hit their lowest point for 2 years and the dollar took a tumble as investors fretted about the possibility of a global downturn. John Stewart reports.
In Washington, finance ministers at the joint International Monetary Fund and World Bank meeting heard a blunt message.
The world is in a danger zone. In 2008, many people said they did not see the turbulence coming. Leaders have no such excuse now.
And the new IMF chief also warned that time is running out for world leaders to stop Europe and the United States from sliding back into a recession.
Time is of the essence. In our mind, there is no doubt. And it's not just for the United States, it's for all advanced economies, and I would say more generally, all our members.
World markets reacted to the warnings as investors saw signs of economic weakness. As selling accelerated on Wall Street, analysts estimated more than $1 trillion in market value had been wiped out this week.
You might say that the market is worried about September 2011 turning into something that we had in September 2008 with Greece basically playing the role of Lehman Brothers.
It was a roller coaster ride on Australian markets, with the ASX 200 diving nearly 2% at the start before moving higher at one stage, then closing lower. The All Ordinaries Index was down 66 points. The Australian dollar was also hit hard, trading well below parity.
The Australian dollar overnight was one of the 2 or 3 worst performing risk assets across all asset classes. And that really reflects the increasing concern that it's good to be leveraged to China in the good times, but if things start to wobble, then people don't want to be quite as exposed.
The Prime Minister was quick to reassure Australians that the local economy has survived other international market turmoil.
It's very important, though, that people understand, even as they see that turmoil, that here in Australia, the fundamentals of our economy are strong.
And at the United Nations General Assembly in New York, the Foreign Minister Kevin Rudd delivered a similar message.
We must remain absolutely vigilant, as we've learned from the experiences of the last several years through the global financial crisis of 2008. This is a wild beast, the global economy. Our job is to tame the beast to the greatest extent we can. In Australia, we are well positioned and we are strong in so doing.
Asian stocks also fell today, with some hovering around their worst weekly losses since 2008.
So what we have is really the same thing that's happening during the Great Depression. So if you don't, the American political leadership do not handle the situation well, I think the US is heading for a recession for the next few years.
South Korea's main Kospi index lost 4.8%, and weak economic data out of China sent Taiwan's main index sliding by 4%, and Hong Kong's down almost 2%. John Stewart, Late Line.